Hello again everybody, this is James from RenewMyWorld. I'd just like to show you a demonstration of our pre-production model of the Purebreeze. Why did we build the Purebreeze to start with? We wanted to build something that could showcase what you can do by making the most of the energy around you. Ultimately, the Purebreeze is solar powered. It gets its power from 8 5-volt 40 milliamp solar panels, which I will show you in 1 second, that are on the top. That feeds two 2.7 volt 500 farads onboard capacitors. If you saw a previous video of the unit in its stripped down state illustrating the solar panels charging the onboard capacitors, you'll understand a little bit better. If you get the time and you haven't seen it, that might be useful if you're interested further. But essentially they're not batteries, they're supercapacitors. A demonstration of the Purebreeze stripped down with its 5-volt solar panels exposed to the sunlight. They've been connected to the onboard charging module. You can see there now how we have power going to the module. Don't know if covering it over will stop that. Yes, there you go. And if I reveal the sun again, I'll show you what I did there. If I just zoom out, bear with me, try and refocus. You can just see the red light still, and what I did was cover the sunlight. You can see the red light disappear, and if I reveal the sunlight, the red light comes back. I assume you can see the red light there. It's difficult for me to see. Off, on. Okay, and that's now charging the onboard capacitors. And the reason they are supercapacitors is they take a long time to die. They can be charged literally thousands of times. They can be depleted to zero. You can totally drain a capacitor, whereas a battery, if you totally drain it, you will cause serious or permanent damage to the battery, whereas capacitors, they're much more flexible. First thing was to showcase the useful properties of the renewable energy sources around us and a useful low energy device. So that's why the Purebreeze was designed. It receives its power from its solar panels, it stores its power in the capacitors, and it releases that power on demand to power the onboard fan and filtration unit, and it's got an emergency 5-volt USB outlet as well, should you run into an emergency situation and you want to get some charge into your mobile phone, etc. I say emergency because it will only give you a small charge. We're working on capacitors now, a much more lower energy source. For that reason, it's emergency use, but it's nice to know that something's sitting there on your desk or at home. You can just plug your phone in and bring it back to life if and when you've been caught short. Then its main purpose is to filter the air around you. So it has a charcoal filter, and activated, that's removable and machine washable. I'll show a small demonstration in a moment of how effective that is at removing odours, and I'll light a candle and show you how it will even remove smoke. Ultimately, it could sit there happily working away, having only been powered by the sun, and it can be cleaning the airborne particles that are around us all the time, just not aware of it. It also has an onboard light as well in standard office. Essentially, it's just an LED, but because we've put it in a chrome tube, it almost looks like a flashlight, but it's nothing more than an LED, really. But that is enough that should you have it on your bedside on an evening to read or see the keys on your keyboard if it's not backlit. Oh, a whole host of uses that a small nightlight can offer. So at the moment, I'll show you that it's not plugged in any way. I'll just give you a quick look around the device and show you the solar panels and a few other features that it has. Okay. Now, as I tip it on its side there, I'll just readjust the camera. You can see the 8 5-volt 40 milliamp solar panels. Essentially, they provide 5-volt power, and 8 times 4 is 32, so we have 320 milliamps coming into the system when the sun is shining, of course. You do get a nominal input when using artificial light, and they vary from light to light. So it will get a charge even in artificial light, but to get the maximum 5 volts at 320 milliamps, you would have to be in good sunlight or on a window or a desk. Just a short video to show the solar panels that are on the Purebreeze and the voltage that they output. There we go, I just have to touch the positive now. So back to off, put it on up to 20 volts, and we'll connect that. And you can see there 5.14 volts coming from this array of 4 solar panels. That's the peak out power rating at 5 volts. Somewhere close to the window. That then would power the onboard capacitors, as I say, and that's where your power comes from. You also have on the rear micro USB slot, which allows you to charge the onboard capacitors with your laptop or other renewable energy sources that you may have. So you could be using one of our other products, such as the Synergy 400. You could have cranked some power into your batteries there, and with these being capacitors, it will only take a few minutes for them to fully charge, because another advantage of capacitors is they can be charged very quickly. So you can also charge the onboard power source using other renewable energy sources using that jack there. I will give a small demonstration of that now. You see what we have here is your standard micro USB jack. I will just plug that into the Purebreeze. And I'll just use my laptop here to give it the power. Okay. Okay, so if I plug my laptop in there, plug this into my laptop in the USB part, what we have is a charging indicator as well. I'll just show you that. So what you get at the side here, forgive me, I haven't polished it. What you get at the side there is an LED indicator to tell you that the device is currently charging, and when it's fully charged, to the left there you see the other hole, and that will show blue when it is fully charged. So that's very useful. And you can also, from a state of, if you've taken your capacitors way down, you can also power the Purebreeze using the USB cable as well. So we can turn that on with the cable plugged in and take the power from another renewable energy source, or we can use the onboard capacitors if they've got charge in them. Okay, I will disconnect that now and illustrate to you that it's no longer charging. Okay. We'll just pause while I reset the camera. Okay, what I'd like to do now is let's turn the Purebreeze on and let's see it in action. There we go. So I'll turn it on. And perhaps if I turn some of the other lights off. There you can see you've got the very low energy reading light. It's not going to light up any hallways, it's essentially just for you to be able to read. Other than that, it's just a very pleasant glowing light. Now what I'm going to do is light a candle and show you how effective it is at getting rid of smoke and other such pollutants in the air. Now hopefully I won't set off the smoke alarm, so I'll try and do this quickly. You can see there a candle burning. I'm going to dye it out, show you the smoke from the candle, and then put it up to the Purebreeze and show you how it gets rid of the smoke completely. You see the smoke there now? There you go, it's gone now. I had to wait for some of the smoke that was obviously still in the air to disappear. If I move that away. Oh, we've run out of smoke now anyway. Obviously the draft will have cooled it down tremendously because there's a nice draft there. And I'll show you that again. Just so that you can see the gentle breeze coming through the Purebreeze. And if I move that candle away, just to show you there's no wind in the room. Okay, go back over. Obviously you can see it from there really. Okay, and I'll just try a better demonstration of the smoke. There is another demonstration video showing that much more effective than I can in these poor conditions. As you can see, it's happily working away there now with its onboard capacitors, quietly purifying the air around you. Not annoying, you can't hear it's running, it's literally silent. It's a very, very gentle, useful breeze that's just continually cleaning the air around you. And it will do this, well, for as long as the build quality should last for years and years and years and years and years. There's no serviceable parts inside it. It's all very straightforward. It has some one-way cathodes and diodes. I won't explain them in this. Well, I hope you find that video being useful and a good illustration of how practical a low energy, renewable energy device can be. And it's an excellent starting point to illustrate some of the practical, useful things that you can actually do. It might only be a small amount of energy, but it can be useful. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll update you with some more interesting videos in the very near future.